King Kong got a fat ass in GL. Not gonna lie. I don't even use Twitter, but I'm gonna follow this guy.
So let's see. You know who else has some crazy tweets? Jose Canseco.
Oh, so I hear.
Okay. Yeah. March 14th, 2021. He just said, "Good morning to everyone, especially Jennifer Lopez."
Wonder where he's living. I feel like he's in Tampa.
I think he might be in Mexico.
Jeez. His Twitter's alive and well, man. Holy shit.
Canseco?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big deal.
Jeez. But just the broad range of topics that he's covering here. Holy shit.
He just feels inspired from time to time.
Yeah. Said, aliens told me that the meek will inherit the earth after the rich destroy it and colonize another planet.
Classic Canseco.
And he's like, aliens find us to be a minimal threat because we have not learned how to time travel by folding time. I have time traveled into the future. Only species will survive. Everything I have predicted has come out to be 100% accurate. And then, I'm in the market to purchase a Weimaraner.
Is that all Jose Canseco?
Yes.
This is America's Jose
Yeah.
Canseco. All right.
Oh, yeah. It was cockfighting and everything like that. Yeah.
That guy's something special.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
God, I wish I could find this reply that he did.
Who, Little Nas X?
Yeah, this guy
about
was
the
like,
Chick-fil-A shoe?
well, there's that one, but then there's one where it was like, is your dad proud? And of what you're doing? He's like, probably, but let me go and fuck your dad.
Yeah. Oh, that kid's all spice right now.
if call me by your name goes number one, I'm buying all my followers a 12-pack of Hanes socks.
Oh, so that's what happened. Apparently, Jennifer Lopez and A-Rod broke up.
That's over.
On the 12th.
Yeah, Canseco's like, hey, I used to bitch.
Yeah. And now he's out and he's like, hey, Jennifer Lopez, by the way, I am single and I can be faithful. Jennifer Lopez, need a man that will be by your side 24/7 who is older than you are and it's broke? I fit that category perfectly. I'm your man. He's just publicly DMing J-Lo on Twitter.
It's all right. She likes the attention. She needs that. She just went through a nasty divorce. And...
Right?
Well, no, they're back together.
Are they?
Yeah, her and A-Rod.
It's been, what, 8 days?
They were never really... It was more of a rumor.
Oh.
Just because we haven't heard their names in a long time. They're like, let's do the fake breakup.
The fake up.
You guys aren't in the presses enough.
Mm-mm.
You're really slacking.
We ready to party?
Oh, we've been live.
Oh, we've been live.
We've been doing it this whole time, man.
Yeah.
Hey, pal.
What's up, big guy?
Round 2 at the in the new dates.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Episode 3, Season 2.
My man Keith.
Coming in hot.
Hanging out with us again.
Love it.
Gentlemen.
Thanks for having us again.
Hey.
Yes, a little late today we were, for various excuses.
Yeah.
Who's got the best one?
I like to think his
yours is
girlfriend with a
yours
broke
pretty
ass,
solid.
Yeah.
with a broke ass back.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe ease up a little bit, okay?
I mean, what can I say, man? She's a foot shorter than me.
Maybe give her a shot on the sex swing.
Okay.
Right? Let her lay down on it instead of you this time.
Ashley needs to get one of those for you, so you stop falling asleep.
It's all the goddamn cheeseburgers, man. I can't help it, dude.
She needs to get started earlier.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You saw me order the cheeseburger.
Need to catch me before I get to the $5 Burger Monday joint over at...
Should see her eyes roll back when we order him a shot of tequila at the bar, and then all of a sudden she's like, God damn it, there goes my night.
Yeah.
That actually happened. Like, what was it?
At the Woods.
Wednesday.
Dude.
Monday. It happened on Monday.
You have a track record.
We went to... no, it was Tuesday. I got out of work Tuesday, because Broken Strings is now open on Tuesdays, which means I have Sunday, Monday off.
I thought they were always
We're going to
7
circle
days
back
a
to
week.
Sundays in a minute.
Okay.
But Mondays, is almost every brewery is off. Are you guys? I'm assuming
We've
work.
got the restaurant, so it's not.
You have to kind
Yeah.
of.
Like our schedule is a Monday through Thursday brew schedule, Friday, Saturday, Sunday downtown.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works out real
it's
nice.
relentless for those 4 days.
Oh yeah, because you
Yeah.
guys are here at what 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they're like 14, 16-hour days.
You were saying on the last one, yeah, you guys wake up, come here, go home, end of
Turn
the
around.
fucking day.
Take
Yeah.
a nap.
Yeah, you just do the nap, you get up, you come back.
No
you know,
REM sleep.
Every now and then you get an extra 2 hours somehow, and then
Nice.
you sacrifice that the next day somehow.
You're like, hey, I got
They
those
take
extra
that
2
back.
hours. I can do this for a bit longer.
No,
Nah.
I haven't done laundry in 2 months. I have aggressively been buying socks and underwear in packets from stores
Nice.
just because I'm like, no, I don't have time
No.
for laundry. I'll
Yeah.
just buy them clean.
Yeah. Amazon is amazing for that.
Amazon is beautiful. And like, have you done the 2 hour shopping? Like the 2 hour grocery shopping?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Someone was like, yeah, but do they know how to pick a tomato? I'm like, I feel like if somebody's paid to do it.
Yeah.
I feel like they get the best tomatoes anyway, so they don't have to have that conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just put on the order, I will tip if you bring me good produce.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know,
I'm sure that doesn't go anywhere except for Jeff's pocket. Didn't they have some sort of scandal where people weren't getting gratuity?
Yeah, they did. They had a whole thing
that's
where
why
like
they don't do their food delivery service, like their like Uber. There was Amazon Eats or whatever.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
doing hot food or something. That
they were
Yeah.
skimming people.
They were
Yeah.
skimming-
Yeah,
the
so you weren't
drivers.
getting gratuity. It was just kind of stuffed into
Well,
the bill.
And Uber,
Mhm.
Uber got caught with that too, but then I guess they figured it out.
I guess they did too, because now my Uber Eats delivery to my house is $19.50 for the
Fuck.
delivery charge.
Dude.
This happened almost immediately after everyone got their Biden bucks.
Yeah. Well,
It was like there's no drivers anymore.
yeah, we were talking about something.
What's
Just
that?
gotta use Uber Eats to kind of browse the
That's
menu,
right, yeah.
and then you just call in and you're like, hey,
Yeah.
this is what I want. I'll
So
be there
they
in
get
15.
like they get like probably like 50 million sign-ins a day, but maybe 5 million of them are actually ordering. It's like, oh, what do I want?
That's what
Oh,
I do.
this looks good. Let me go in here.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
cruise through a zip code.
Yeah,
and
let
then
me
I'm
go
like,
back.
"I'll go get it.
Go
See,
next
that's
door.
why, like, have you ever used DoorDash
Mhm.
or Postmates? You can actually do the pickup option. And I
Yeah.
don't think it costs you any money, but you can see what's. And I think you can like because they do like DoorDash only specials,
Mhm.
so you could do that for pickup as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of nice.
Well,
Yeah,
by
they,
the
they-
time-
I think they still ding the restaurant for it, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's not on me.
By the time
Right.
I get done browsing, I also don't want to drive, so I end up ordering delivery anyway. So they
Touche,
they
yeah.
get their fucking money, no matter
But
what.
speaking of not driving, I was actually real jealous of this blind guy that I read about in the news today.
Oh shit.
He got denied rides from Uber 14 times because of his like seeing eye dog.
Yeah,
$1.1 million settlement.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So now he's seeing. The eye
Only
dog can
14
drive.
times?
Yeah.
14 times.
Oh man. So you missed a month of Uber rides and now you're set?
Yeah, he's good to go. Still can't get an Uber though.
Hey, he can buy an Uber at this point. He's got Jose who's
That's it.
waiting out front in the Prius all day, every day.
That's it.
Where you want to go, boss?
Hey, you know why? I
I'm
bet
telling
his
you.
dog is a husky.
Hey,
Yeah.
The
Sheds
best.
a lot.
Oh,
Like leaves that fucking Uber
don't
looking
know.
like a goddamn shag carpet.
I just feel like there's plenty of Uber drivers who's like, no, close the door. You're not getting in.
Nah.
Dude, I just got in an Uber once with my dog. I didn't
Yeah.
explain it to him at all. I just
Yeah.
got in.
I mean, they ask a few questions sometimes, like, hey, is that beer in that cup? And I'm like, it was.
Well, yeah. Hold on.
I'll make it disappear real quick.
Yeah, we can fix that. We can take care of
He ain't
that.
rolling with it on. What cup?
Yeah.
What?
No, we're good.
No,
Keep it
this
going.
this is coffee, friend. Speaking of drinking and
Take me to the next brewery.
not taking rides,
Yeah,
I do have a rant now.
you do.
Why do you hate brunch?
Just don't like getting up early, and I've worked at so many brunch bars that it's
Is it the scene for you? Like,
a little bit.
you look at all these people. This is my one objection with brunch is that I can see all the faces of people who are having fun, but in the back of their eyes, I know they have to go to work in a few hours.
Yeah.
So they're like,
Yeah.
this is the last taste of my weekend. I'm gonna enjoy it and laugh.
The last
The
hurrah.
Like, you're not
Wow.
even enjoying that.
Yeah.
The woo crowd. I definitely, if I'm brunching, I'm not working that day.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
why I am brunching. And so in a slight little rift we were having before we turned the mics on, if there's no time limit, if it's a suggested 2-hour limit.
Yeah.
Now, I'm obviously in the service industry, so I will tip very well.
Right.
The bill,
We'd
probably.
only hope,
You
yeah.
could convince me to do it.
I mean, if you're getting all you can eat for $30, like
I'm gonna
you
use
stay
it.
for
I'm
3
gonna-
hours,
I'm
I'll
gonna
leave you
be there
$30.
from 10 o'clock when they open till 3 o'clock when they close.
Mhm.
And I'm going to jam up on mimosas and lightly picket food the entire way.
Lightly picket food.
Correct. I'm not scared. Why should you?
You're a camel.
See, my strategy is I'm gonna get one bottle of champagne, leave it on the table. I'm gonna smash as much food as I possibly can, and that's it. And by the time the food shows up, I'm a little drunk.
There you go. That's right. That's a strategy right there.
Oh, man.
And then I can always take stuff that I didn't eat. They're not. What are they gonna throw it out? They don't want to do that. I'm like, give me a little box.
Yeah. Let me take a little bit to go.
Now
It's
they
already
started
3.
doing the whole Golden Corral thing.
What happened to
Some
Golden-
places are where you do it by weight.
Oh, see, that's okay. Like, you can weigh my food all day. They do that at Publix, the little Chinese restaurant they did there.
Mm-hmm.
One of those.
over there on Orange in Michigan, near there.
Yeah. The one
Yeah.
inside that Publix.
Yeah.
Their rice isn't right yet, though.
No, it's close though.
Hasn't been sitting out long enough, you know.
I don't know, yeah,
You gotta
like
get
it-
that
you gotta
day
get
old
that
white
extra
rice
steam.
that you do it again.
It needs that top layer of dry rice to keep the moisture in on the bottom rice. And then you crack that top layer and you give me that rice.
Yeah.
Dig. I need you to dig, man.
No, nothing
know
like
what I
going to a
want.
Chinese place right before they close, because you know they're throwing everything out,
That's
and
it.
they just like
They don't care about the
pile
rice.
up the box 3 pounds full, and they're like, yeah, $8.99. Get out of here.
You want to put me to sleep real quick?
Chinese food.
Chinese food, dude.
I
What
might
do you
do that
get?
tonight. It just sounds good.
I'm
Yeah, talking about it. I
lo
think I'm gonna
mein.
get it later anyway.
Stupid, isn't it?
Lo mein.
Yeah.
Maybe a little shrimp fried.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for those fried dumplings.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Dumplings
yeah.
in general. Dumplings
Yeah.
in general. I
But-
saw a meme yesterday, or it wasn't a meme, it was just like a picture of how dumplings are made from around the world, and I got instantly hungry.
Oh man.
Watching people
that's
folding them
definitely an
there.
art. That's
It
an art
is.
right there.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, it's so good. I've been like watching a lot of shows on Netflix drunk about that too.
Nice.
Like the one Ugly Delicious.
I dig on that. Yeah.
You've been finding the strangest shows in like the deepest little pockets of these like streaming sites.
You have no idea.
Mhm.
You have no idea.
I feel like that sometimes. I'm like, yeah, there's weirder stuff in here if you keep
Yeah.
clicking to the right.
Like I just
You know
found
there's
out
some
that,
weird ass shit.
You got to get the
HBO
Netflix
Max,
tiles right on each one of the
Oh.
categories. It opens another subcategory.
It's like it's a labyrinth.
It's like National Treasure. If I put this one here, and
Yep,
this one
that's
here.
it.
Oh, that's when all the
Yeah, where the weird
Yeah.
shit starts.
Yeah.
going on.
That's when your screen goes all
if you
red.
watch enough Nicolas Cage movies, it will unlock a
You'll figure
world,
it out.
a labyrinth.
Yeah, I forgot you love National Treasure. You think that movie's a National Treasure, don't you?
I do. It's a good movie.
Nah, it's not.
No, it's 100% a good movie.
That and the Da
Did they
Vinci
make a ride
Code.
out of it yet?
Did they make it? They did it. They just changed the name and called it The Mummy.
A couple times.
Yeah. I just started watching, or I just found out that Squidbillies is on HBO Max.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
They're stealing all the Cartoon Network shows.
Yeah.
They should.
the-
Cartoon Network's the man.
They had
Well, no, Cartoon Network entered
Metalocalypse on
into
there.
an agreement with them
Yeah.
because they were like, hey, we want to put our streaming stuff out somewhere, but like
It's a little aggressive.
Hulu's not good for it. Probably not Netflix for
Yeah,
free, you
they need
know,
to
with no
slow down on
commercials.
streaming services, by the way.
Yeah. I meant to ask you. So, because I haven't watched the Godzilla King Kong movie yet.
Yes.
Because I don't think I have HBO Max, but I have HBO. So I have to get Max too.
What's your phone carrier?
Sprint.
Or do you have
So no,
Amazon
if
whatever-
you have,
Prime?
if
or
you have
whatever Sprint is.
HBO,
I
you
have
might
Prime.
be able to sign into. What's your? You have it through Spectrum or
Through
DirecTV?
through Spectrum and Prime. So
I'm
I
90
subscribe to HBO. Period.
On
Yeah.
Prime, you should be able to do it.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
that HBO Max is just the new HBO app that they
Okay.
came out with.
So I'm
Yeah.
using the
I-
old one.
Yeah.
I went through the same thing, and they were like, "Yo, you got to upgrade to Max," and I'm like, "I swear to God, if this costs more."
Yeah, so I'm
No.
like, I'm not gonna give you
We're
another
good.
six. I'm giving them maybe $14 a
Yeah.
month. I'm like, that's enough.
Once this gets up to like $22.99 a month, you can fuck off.
Back to
I
cable.
get it for free.
Yeah.
Because AT&T now owns HBO, and I
This is
have
genius.
AT&T.
See, I gotta look into that because I swear I'm paying too much somewhere because I got Prime and AT&T.
What's Prime?
Yeah,
Yeah,
AT&T.
$100 plus whatever
Yeah.
they try to sneak in on your bill every month on the
Mhm.
back end
For that extra
whatever,
little $3-4.99 that
whatever
they
nightmare.
Dude,
slide in when
they
you
can
check
have
out.
it. They can have
Yeah?
it. Yeah. I ordered an Apple TV and got it in 6 hours.
I feel like they do enough for the
Nice.
money. You can take a little bit out of my bank account. I don't know.
Right.
I get it.
If you're skimming
if
an
you need
extra
it for this, I
$1.99.
appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't
But-
tell me
But
how the magic
Paramount
works.
Plus, I swear to God, if you take one penny more than I need.
What is that?
Paramount Plus?
Paramount
Or-
Plus.
That's their new one coming out, but I meant, how much is it?
I think it's like $10.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I could be
That's-
wrong.
What a
Maybe it's-
waste.
They have a $9 one. Yeah, it's like $9.99
That's
for
wild.
like no ads, and you get everything.
What I get to
With
watch
the,
all the Need for
with
Speeds.
the with the Peacock Plus app as well. There's the NBC.
I got sucked into that one.
I had to download it for March Madness. I had to do a trial for a guest who really wanted to watch a basketball game, so I did a trial and let them sign on to
Nice.
or signed it onto our TV in the brewery.
And now you're getting charged for it every
No,
month.
no, I canceled it.
Did you?
Immediately when that game ended.
Good man.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I still have like 4 days left on it.
But still, I don't want them.
Yeah.
Give
No,
them to somebody
careful.
else.
So
As soon as they get you once, you're like, eh.
Yeah.
I think you obviously have Spectrum.
Yeah.
I also pay for cable. I pay like $118 a month for cable.
Jeez, I only have internet at my house.
Same here.
We don't. I have only had internet for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
I have.
That's it.
That's all you
I have
need.
DirecTV, and I love it every second.
Yeah, I mean, I miss it. You know,
I watch a lot
there's
of
there's
sports.
moments where I'm like, it's just nicer for someone else to take over. Just turn the
Yeah.
TV on and let someone
Dude.
else do the work.
Honestly, like Paramount Network, which I do have, and then a few of the other channels, movie channels, are really stepping their game up. Like, in any given day, you could probably watch the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe in one day.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to smash it in one day, but
I know
would
it's on
be-
HBO.
Well, it's
right
on
now.
Disney
it's,
Plus.
It's on like all these other streaming
That's right.
services.
Yeah, but they dime that out once in a while. So they'll give you
Yeah.
like a couple of the Avengers movies just to give you a
Mhm.
taste. Like you haven't seen them. And you're like, fuck, what happened
Yeah.
to the other one? Totally forgot. Now I got to get Disney Plus to finish up these movies.
You know who
Yeah.
hasn't seen all of those movies?
So it was a person?
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah, because she's not part of the
Speaking
universe.
King Kong.
She only says that because she wants in.
Yeah,
I would say
she's
that
like,
too.
I
Like, I don't
only
know
want-
what's
That's
going
right.
on over there.
I only like watching things that are real. Was her quote on that?
Really?
Yeah,
You mean the girl from Stranger Things?
correct.
The ones with fire in her fingers? She doesn't watch her own show?
Okay.
And the thing about the girl from King Kong too.
Mm. King Kong and King Kong 2.
Damn.
Dude, those movies. I watched them. We were talking about earlier. I watched the new King Kong versus Godzilla movie, and it's fucking awesome.
Is it?
Oh, it's so good.
It's King
Nice.
Kong and Godzilla. It can't be.
Dude, they're
It
beating
can't
the
be wrong.
shit out of each
It's got
other.
to be good.
Like literally, going at it.
And there's nothing better than two good guys just beating the crap
Yeah.
out of each other. You know, that's a good fight.
That's it.
Whatever
And-
they're mad about, it's got to
You
be worth
want
fighting.
You
Dude,
want one of them to come out on top
They
there.
went back to their roots and destroyed the entire city of Tokyo.
You're supposed to level it.
Okay.
Dude, they were
It's back
throwing
in
each other into
Tokyo.
buildings and shit.
Nice.
Totally
Love
worth it. I think at one point one grabbed the other's tail and threw it. It was awesome.
It's what your brain like wanted to see back when it
Yeah.
was just these cardboard buildings that you could tell was like a little action
I
figure
was
being
waiting-
thrown into
I
them.
was waiting for like a zipper to go down. You could see the guy's back hair in the costume. It
Not
didn't
a
happen.
Yeah, he's like, he's got
Seeing
a watch.
gaps in the makeup right here or something.
Some neck tattoo between the cracks.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, dude.
Sarah, damn it.
Oh, I
was-
figured. Oh, someone asked me the other day, it was King Kong or Superman? I was like, King Kong.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, or just
Yeah,
Done.
rip the little guy apart.
Yeah.
He's indestructible.
We'll see about that. We'll test that.
You met my monkey friend?
oh, you should see what he did to Godzilla,
I will.
dude.
I'll see this.
It's totally, and it's only like it's under 2 hours.
And you said it's
Credits
on what?
involved.
That's
Paramount
what- that's what I
Plus?
was
No,
gonna
HBO.
HBO Max.
HBO
Shit,
Max.
What else on the
okay.
Max? Justice League is on
Yeah,
Max.
Justice League.
Yeah.
2 different versions. now.
Snyder's Max.
They
Oh,
have
both
the
are
two
around there.
They have 2 Snyder cuts. So there's 3 different versions of it. 4.
Okay.
There's two Snyders?
There's 2 Snyder cuts. There's one
That's rated R.
that's regular, and the other one is his vision, which is all black and white.
It's in all black and white.
It's an all black and white. The
That's
Snyder
kinda
cut
cool.
gray.
I could watch most of that. I think I'll watch.
Hmm.
It's the same length in film.
Yeah, same exact film. it's
I
just
think I'll
great.
start it in black and white, and I'll switch over to color once
You
it starts
can.
getting
What you
quick.
should do is
At
just
one
like
point
a-
when stuff starts exploding
Because-
and
After the cartoon
If you look-
nostalgia has washed over me.
yeah.
on the progress bar, there's little dots, and it's like just cut into chapters, so it's a little more digestible.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like we learned on the last podcast. I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings, so I don't mind sitting there for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
And now the new joke is like, oh no, there's the Michael Bay cut of Lord of the Rings that lasts 8.5 days.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's like, oh, you know what? I got some vacation time.
It's got more
stacked up.
explosions in it.
Yeah.
Well, because that was the one that they said that they shot like so much like extra stuff that
Oh,
they
Lord of
just
the Rings?
yeah.
It wasn't actually 8.5 days. That was a joke.
No, I was saying there was some movie that they just came out with recently where they were like, yeah, you know, they actually shot like so many extra scenes for this thing that they could make a 7-hour movie if they wanted to. It was some movie recently that
Oh,
really
yeah.
popular.
Yeah, you're right. I think it was a superhero movie that's not Snyder cut though. Oh man, that's gonna bug me now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the Snyder cut. Did you watch it yet?
No, I haven't.
You should.
Okay.
You
All
should.
all I saw was the similarities between. Well, sorry, the differences between the original and this.
Yeah, dude, they
And some
like.
sort of YouTube smash cut. I was like, all right,
I
throw
was
some meat
like
in there.
Looper is like a Facebook thing, and I
Yeah.
was watching that today about how like they completely changed Wonder Woman's role like in the first original cut.
Yeah.
Looper?
Looper is like it's the website or the Facebook page.
No, Looper's a great movie starring
No, you're thinking of
Joseph
Jumper.
Gordon-Levitt.
Oh, Looper.
No, I'm thinking of
Different.
Looper. Bruce Willis, yeah.
Well,
That's a fantastic film as well.
Yeah, Jumper's great. Looper is also the name of like some movie critic site, something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, they like review movies and clips and stuff for you, and
Okay.
it's on YouTube. They're really good. What's the other one? That's
I
really
like
good?
it. They're not quite like, oh, this movie has terrible acting, but the action scenes are good. And I was like, isn't that part of acting?
Yeah.
Call me nuts. I can't stand critics.
Yeah,
Like,
isn't it
why
supposed
the
to
fuck
be
do we pay
pretend?
these people? Why do they have so
No,
much goddamn money?
They don't get paid. Critics are garbage. They don't get paid for anything. They
But they
just
get
regurgitate it. Someone gives them ad money.
Yeah.
Because we watch it. That's why.
God damn it! I hate it. I got sucked into it though, but I thoroughly enjoyed this particular one. Where they're like, in the first movie that they released before the Snyder Cut happened, like Wonder Woman was like, tons of like upskirt shots.
Yeah, she was like
and,
a woman
she
in the
got
thing. I
kept
was
getting
like,
her ass whooped all
Yeah.
the time, and then like in this new one, she's like beating the shit out of everybody.
yeah, isn't her
She's,
like her bank sequence is like 8 minutes now instead of what it was like 30 seconds?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's beating the shit out of this dude.
Good.
She's chopping
Nice.
heads off and shit.
Good.
Okay.
Did you see the Wonder Woman movie? Is that even out?
I did. I didn't.
It's a pass.
There's a lot of it that is good,
didn't see it.
but there's a lot of it like, hey, we need to love each other, and it's just like, go fuck
I ain't got
yourself,
time
dude.
for that.
Mm.
No. Let me just see you beat someone's ass.
Just let the giant lizard beat the monkey up.
Right?
Just-
That's it.
Can we
Just what we want to
get,
see.
to where we need to go?
If you guys haven't noticed, none of those two speak English. It works out perfect. That's it. They hate each other.
Like, well,
out.
there's no
Yeah.
dialogue.
No,
There's no
just a
wasting
couple of
time.
animals, and it's like,
No
I'm the
conversation.
king of the jungle. No, I am.
No trying to talk this out. One roars, the other one roars,
That's it.
and then they go at it.
Yeah, they just literally like it's like watching a UFC fight, but way more exciting.
And did you see that Francis Ngannou fight?
Boy, did I!
Wow.
Dude,
That one.
the one word I could use to describe what I saw was yoked.
Yeah. Well, dude, I did not know his whole story.
Yeah, he had to escape like sand mines in Africa when he was a kid. He
Well, apparently, yeah, he lived
forced
in
child labor.
Cameroon.
Nuts. That's
Dude.
crazy.
And you have to escape through Morocco.
Mhm.
And if they catch you, they just abandon you in the desert.
Yeah, this
and
happened
say,
to him like a
"Hope
couple
you die
times.
out
This
here."
happened to him like
7
twice
times.
or 7 times. Yeah,
7
some
times.
outrageous number. They just leave this dude out in the
Yeah.
desert. He's like,
To be
"Nah,
honest,
train
everyone
today."
should just lose to
Mhm.
him from now on, on
Right.
principle alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a monster. And first of all, Stipe Miocic is like one of the best heavyweight champions of all time. He's
Mhm.
really good. You know, to beat Daniel Cormier in his prime and
Yeah.
literally everybody leading up to that, he's a great champion. And he's 39 years old.
Yeah.
And Francis Ngannou's 34,
Mhm.
33, one or the other.
Yeah.
I don't even think John Jones can beat him.
Ngannou?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about that because, like, Jones's kind of pluses are his reach and his just, like, outrageous, like, weird talents and, like, skills and
Just
techniques that
breaking
he
down,
tries
like,
to
the
do.
person in front of him. Like, how am I going to get my fist in his face without any repercussions?
And there's
Well,
always that one chance that you just knock him out with a really good punch.
Correct.
So that's why
Yeah.
I always on the fence about being like he's unstoppable. I'm like I've seen
Well-
unstoppable get stopped before.
Well, it's always light heavyweights
Yep.
and heavyweights.
Get that
One punch could
Yeah,
end it in
one
the
goes
first
right on
round
the
all
chin.
the time.
Derek Lewis.
Mhm.
That's literally the beast. He's got.
Derek Lewis came out and said, $8 million, I'll fight Ngannou.
Yeah, let's go right now.
Yeah.
And he's already beat Ngannou. He beat Francis Ngannou.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh.
Francis Ngannou has 3 losses, and 2 of them.
Interesting. I did
one
not
of
know
them's to
that.
Stipe Miocic, one of them's to Derek Lewis.
Okay.
I don't know who the other one is to.
Godzilla.
He loses to
She
Godzilla.
lost the guys. I get that one.
Makes sense. I saw the first movie.
Yeah, dude, he is that dude is insane. And
Yeah.
you're right. A lot of it is right place, right time,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes it's not always on purpose.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, man, John Jones is having to. Francis Ngannou is at 265, which is the very top end of the
Mhm.
heavyweight class.
Yeah.
John Jones will probably walk in there about 250, 255. So Francis is going to have 10 pounds on him, but he moves so fast for a guy that heavy.
Well, and that's the thing, though, is you always got to keep in mind that when they do those weight cuts, if 265 is what he weighs in at, I bet you he walks into that ring at 280. For a guy that size,
Yeah.
dehydrating himself and like skimming
I wanna
himself
say
on
yes,
food
but
to
no,
hit
I
the
think
weigh
he's
in.
actually closer to 270, 275.
Hmm.
Walking around weight, I could be wrong. Because from what I was told is he doesn't have to do a lot of weight cut.
I'm curious. Interesting.
I might have been
Or he
reading
might
about
not be
somebody
able
else.
I feel that those are the guys that always succeed the most because you
Well,
don't dehydrate yourself
Israel
and make
Adesanya
yourself.
Yeah, they just stay
tried.
current. They don't.
No, Israel Adesanya didn't. Israel Adesanya went up a weight class.
No, he
but
walks around at 200. He fights at 185, but he walks around at 200. So he was at like.
So he fought a guy that walks
200.5,
around at 220.
and that guy would drop
And
weight at
whooped his
205,
ass.
and that guy beat the shit out.
No,
of him.
he didn't drop weight though. The guy that he fought was in his normal weight class.
No, he's in light heavyweight, so the max for that is 205.
No, I'm saying the guy that he fought is
Yeah.
in a weight class above Israel Adesanya. Adesanya chose to go above his
Yes.
own weight class.
What I'm telling, yes. So the guy that he fought had to lose weight. He walks around at probably 220, 225, maybe 230.
But he's used
But he
to
had
that.
to drop down to 220.
But
or
that's what he does
205.
for every fight.
Yeah, no, and what I'm saying is Israel Adesanya walks around at 200. So sometimes being physically bigger is better, even if you do drop the weight. Sometimes, I mean that, and that was the big thing is, what the hell is that? Barkovich or whatever his name is, Jan Barkovich, whatever. I can't pronounce his last name. But he just used his weight to pretty much put Adesanya against the fence, and a few times he almost knocked him right the fuck out.
That's what you gotta do. You got to corner a guy like that.
Dude,
You
it's
can't give him the
insane.
opportunity to maneuver.
That's his
Yeah.
first loss.
If he can change angles on you, then you're gonna get a new angle, and it's
Right.
gonna smash the shit out of your face.
He's gonna figure out a way to get in there.
I
Yeah.
think he's been in the UFC
Well,
for
find
like
your
5
weak spot.
years. That was his first loss.
That's
No, maybe
crazy.
like 3 years, not even 5. Francis Ngannou's only started. He's only. I was gonna say you want to crack one of those. Bad
Yeah, I was gonna say, we've gotten a far ways into this, and-
Hey, baby boy.
What's up?
Gentlemen, how we doing?
He's
Coming back in to join us?
He's coming here to gloat about his Cardinals.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Win yesterday?
Hey, can I
Nice.
gloat that my Angels beat your famed Tony La Russa
Hey, listen.
with Albert Pujols?
But Albert Pujols in his RBI, go ahead RBI single or whatever he had, right?
Yeah, that was the go ahead run. God, I love opening day baseball too.
It's my
Or
favorite.
crack
Opening day is
that
the
one.
It's a
best.
holiday.
All right, we're gonna try this out.
Yeah, the CBD thing.
This is Kratom.
Kratom.
Who's on any specific medical?
Not me.
Nah.
Gonna be good.
America.
Dustin looks at that with his hands folded because he's not touching that
Man,
shit
huh?
anymore. He's like, I'm good.
I am totally good.
Are you?
Good not having that.
What was the final score for you guys yesterday?
11-6.
Yeah, it was a good day.
Darn it, man.
What happened to the
They scored
Yankees?
6 in the first.
The Yankees lost.
That's what I thought.
Who did they lose
They
to?
were the Blue Jays. They were
Just
up
wanted to put that on
2-1
record.
or whatever, and
Just
then
get that
they-
in
Make
there.
sure
Um,
that on this
it was
day of
that-
our
it was that
Lord,
rule.
time out. You gotta say that correctly though. The Buffalo Blue Jays.
The Dunedin Blue Jays.
Are they in
They're
Dunedin,
playing in Dunedin this year.
Florida?
Florida. Yeah.
I didn't know that they were playing
So
down
I think they're
here.
playing in lots. If I'm not mistaken, I think I heard that they're playing a lot of their games down here at their spring training stadium and staying there.
Oh, I thought that they were playing in Buffalo for some reason.
No.
That's where they played.
They
last
were
year.
they played last year. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're staying down in Florida for a while. I think they might be going back and forth. I have to look into that, but I'm pretty sure they said they're staying down there for a while.
This guy
So-
is a huge fantasy guy.
Yeah.
Fantasy football.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy whatever. But he will not play fantasy baseball with me.
It's a job.
Cheers.
Yeah, too many games.
Cheers.
Too many games. I'm not about it.
Now the tactic and trick to this is to be able to finish this as fast as you possibly can. Not in a rush, but just get through it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Good luck.
Pull that mic up a little bit. Careful, there you go.
Cheers.
And just tighten that.
That's delicious.
I think that's what he
You
meant
actually
by
like it?
rush.
There you go. All right. Good for you.
Yeah, I gotta work till 10 p.m. So let's just get beer,
You're
It'll
gonna
be
get
about
weird if you
10
drink a couple of these.
dude. Oh, I've had 2 of them. Without
Two of
knowing
those?
what was in
I
it.
haven't had anything for breakfast or lunch, so that's
Me
why I was
neither.
like, I knew we were canning this.
Yep.
This isn't the
usually
stuff
when
I gave
trial
you the
it.
first time.
Yeah,
I did give you the tea. This is the same as the tea, but it's in a soda, not the CBD Delta 8 stuff.
Yeah, the
Delta
Delta
8
Oh,
8
was
stuff.
that the mango chillax ones?
Yeah.
Oh, he gave me one of those.
Yeah.
Those
So,
are good. Those are good times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this out there. We were talking about this earlier about how I keep accidentally getting high at work.
Yeah. What a struggle.
I don't smoke weed. I'm a huge advocate for it. Have marched and signed petitions and helped petition for it. I just don't like being high, but I keep getting accidentally high at work. And the last 2 times with the Delta 8 things that you gave me, I had no idea what I was getting myself
Yeah,
into.
you find out. That's
yeah,
how it works.
I just have bad
Aw,
arthritis
man.
in my
Oh.
hands.
Let's make
Wait.
this clear that I did warn you.
You did.
Before you did not.
Well,
Don't
you
say I
did.
did warn you.
You
This
did.
is not on
You
you.
said-
It's not
you
on
said
you.
This is gonna.
So he
full
slides it.
disclosure,
He
This
looks
is
you in the
not
eye and
Dustin,
slides it
not
over to
Dustin.
you.
Yes.
Sure
You're
that.
not holding his jaw open and pouring it in
Full
there.
disclosure, I should have remembered what I was getting myself into. And the other time I got high at work, I should have known what I was
See
doing
what's left
too.
in there?
Because somebody brought in baked goods, and I could have swore that they must have known I really like Rice Krispie treats, like a weakness of mine. But no, I let Tyler give me a freaking Rice Krispies treat with his Conway tattoo on his stomach, and I freaking had like 10 milligrams of weed in that one piece.
You got real high, didn't you?
I was violently
Zooted.
too high. Zooted is a good word. I was done. And then this other time, I will say, like the Delta 8 thing, so being a stoner, I notice things when I'm high, like I can feel the space between my brain and my skull. So like
There's a lot.
Start at the top.
yeah, when I ate that Rice Krispies treat, it was cold and uncomfortable. But when I drank the
Those
Delta
northern
8
winds
thing,
started
Kinda
blowing
like it.
over the top
it was,
pole
it
up
was
there,
like
and then
warm, like my brain was warm and felt good, and I'm like, this must be what it. But I was trying to not look high.
and
the
then
whole
what?
time,
And then
everybody-
inside you were like, I hate this, and you don't
No,
want to do it again.
actually-
What happened?
Actually, the Delta 8 thing, I probably would have enjoyed it if I just drank one can.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
like
drank-
this. This
but I
is
drank
if you're
two
not
in an
used
hour.
to this. This is good. You're
Nice.
taking it in parts. It's kind of one of those.
Okay.
It's like snake venom. If you got a snake bite,
Nice.
after about 5 bites, you can do a whole regular bite and go through your day without anti venom.
Yeah,
I like it.
fuck
This, if
Nice.
you chug a can, you need some anti venom.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. So the whole time when I drank that Delta 8,
Mm-hmm.
remember what I texted you?
Yeah.
Like I drank 2 of those cans in an hour, and I feel different now.
I feel differently. I told you.
I feel
like,
bad.
dude. I was like, oh man, I wish you were there because like
Nah.
it seemed like every one of my other regulars was there.
You're that little
that day.
picture of Ralph on the bus where you're like, I'm in danger.
Literally what it was. And I just was trying not to say anything because I was afraid it was going to sound stupid. But I was laughing at everything, and I didn't want Charles, my boss, to know. Who didn't care? He's got a medical marijuana card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that guy smokes more weed than anybody I've ever seen in my life.
That dude's calm all the time anyway. Like, what does he need
Yeah.
weed for?
You don't want to see me angry.
He's calm because he smokes weed. That's it.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, because
He's got a perma high.
he yells at me at least twice a day. And he doesn't really yell at me. He just his
Scolds
version
you.
of yelling at me is like telling me how much of a piece of shit I am for not doing something that should have been done a week ago. Which he is right. You gotta call it what it is, but it's just like you gotta do it in front of a full bar, dude.
You really
I
gotta
know
come out
people
here
are
and
here.
yell at me for not moving that
Oh,
box?
yeah. He's like, hey
Yep.
man, that trash can outside, it's been like that for 2 weeks. You need to go and change that bag. This is part of your job. I don't know why you don't do it. And I'm like, fuck, man. Well, I'm gonna go kill myself after that. So I'm gonna make sure it's.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed
It's yeah.
that you haven't done it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Aw.
Like a father.
Yeah, it does sound like a father.
I feel like that's his treat for the day. Is like, I'm just gonna break this guy down.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Stick one in him.
Slowly and just cutting away little bit by little
Yeah,
bit.
death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
So just go back in the bag of the brewery and just take one good breath, like.
Just go in the cooler and cry.
Did you lay a scream cry in the cooler?
Which sucks because our walls they're just thick enough, so you could hear whatever's happening in the cooler on the other side of the bar. So,
babe, I don't think I want to work here anymore.
I don't wanna go. I just wanna go home.
You might not crying in the cooler unless you're gonna mop it up. I'd appreciate it.
Oh man.
That's
Charles
been
opens the
that's
door
been
and he's
2
like,
weeks too.
Can you change the
Okay.
Lion's Pride while you're in there?
The goddamn trash bag is still not changed. Can you please? Fuck, man. A monkey can do your job.
Would you just do it and then cry about
Speaking
it,
of monkeys,
please?
King Kong could do your job, dude. He would crush it because he's King Kong. Yeah. So being high at work is now a thing for me that I don't thoroughly enjoy. One day I'll be good at pouring beer.
Like you don't do this for a living.
Thank
No wonder
God.
Charles yells at you.
I know. It's awful.
You got 2 hands, buddy.
It'll hang out.
Yeah.
It'll figure itself out.
Dude, I'm far away. Leave me
Beer's
alone.
smart.
Smat.
Wicked smart.
Wicked smat.
So what is this one?
This is basement.
This is
right?
straight
Basement
basement,
from-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
Scofflaw over in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
They
They
this
were
is good shit.
they were kind enough to
Send some
do a
samples.
little swapsy with us when we were passing through town one day.
Ooh, so it's just kind of like
Friendly
like working
neighborhood.
at a food restaurant,
Here's some
you
of
know,
yours, here's
where
some of ours.
Like when I was working at like Firehouse Subs back in my teens, it was like, yo,
You want to swap lunch?
yeah, the guy from fucking Pizza Hut walks over and
Every
he's like,
day.
yo, you guys want like 2 pizzas? You give us a couple subs?
Bro.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna be 2 pizzas for a couple. Absolutely, you
Yeah.
idiot.
That's it.
I worked,
Both
I worked at Hollywood Video in high school.
Both
I got free
sides.
pizza
Oh,
all
yeah.
the
Yep.
gosh dang time. Like all I did was trade movies for free pizza, dude.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
traded
yeah.
movies for everything.
Yep.
Free rental on your account. Bloop, bloop, bloop. You guys got 5. All right.
Done.
I'll
deal.
take 3 pepperonis, 2 cheeses, and sausage. Thanks. See you
Love
soon.
it.
Dude, I know we talked about this last time, like the best part about working in a brewery, but the best part about working in a brewery is going to other breweries
Absolutely.
and then knowing that you work in another brewery. So, like, I don't outright say, yo, I work in a brewery, what's up? Like hey, here's some stickers.
No,
And
you just
typically
wear your shirt and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't know if you see, but I like beer.
It says staff right
Just
now.
getting, just coming in.
Turns
Dude,
around, he's like, oh yeah, back. Oh yeah.
Still on there? Oh. Anyway, I typically bring beer with me.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'll go, like, when we went to New York, I brought some with me, and then there's this brewery up in New York, Harborhead. It's fucking great.
Oh yeah.
And they have, or I'll send them beer, then they send it back to me, because my wife's best friend lives, like, 20 minutes from the brewery, so
Nice.
we do that all the time. And now I'm going to Maine in July, and I'm bringing a shit ton of beer with me to like, swap out and give to people up there, because apparently my wife's family is all from there, and, like, some of them work in breweries, so that's going to be a fucking doozy
Yeah.
of a trip.
That'd be
I'm probably the
nice.
same thing. I typically take, if I go traveling anywhere,
Which
I
you do
take
a lot.
I try to, you know. I have a old hard suitcase, like Samsung, then I have the one that's smaller. So I pack all my stuff in the smaller one and put it inside the bigger one, knowing that when I get to somewhere, I'm going to be bringing beer home anyway.
Yep.
So now that I'm working in a brewery, now I'm just going to take both with me, and
There
that
you
thing
go.
carries 50 pounds of beer. So I'll make sure I
Nice.
put in 50 pounds to trade out with 8 pounds. When I go up to Jersey in June, there's a whole strip from like Ocean City or Atlantic City all the way down to Cape May. I'm just going to go through and here's a 4-pack and just trade it out. That's all I
Yeah,
plan on
what you
doing
got?
now.
What y'all
Yeah.
got?
Yeah,
What y'all
exactly.
got?
Nice.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Like, going to
good.
Brew Hub, they know.
Yeah.
They know who we are over there, and they're like, oh yeah, here's your entire tab for free, which sometimes pisses me off. I would like to pay,
Yeah.
but you know they're
Yeah.
big guys.
They're doing
can
fine.
afford it.
I don't
Yeah,
appreciate it
they
though.
can afford it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they spill more on the floor than I drink in a year. So
That is true. We're doing what, 100 barrels each batch.
it's pretty generous size.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Damn.
You guys are almost there though.
Yeah, our new facility's got 1, 2, 3, at least 300 barrel tank systems.
Damn.
Yeah, dog.
They're open top rectangulars. They're humongous. It literally looks like we should be raising salmon. It's so stupid.
Might make more money that way.
Yeah, man, throw a couple fish in that beer.
What's like the diameter of one of those?
They're
What do we-
humongous. They're
I was gonna say, is it like this room here, just extended up?
yeah, just
Pretty
about
much?
a little bit bigger.
It's
and
like
a
those
little wider.
silos. Those silos over in Sierra Nevada.
Yeah.
Couple
Yeah,
of
yeah,
those.
like that.
Yeah, a couple of those bad boys.
That was
But they're
wild
open
going
tops.
through there,
so
man.
you put like the open tops next to each other, and there's a staircase system that walks between them. And then,
Nice.
I don't know how all this works, but apparently the foam or settlement sets at the top, and then it traps everything below it, so it's clean and sanitary. And then we
The whole gravity system
Yeah.
and everything. Okay.
just
Nice.
purge it, put it in a tank, call it a day. 300 barrels at a time.
Good sh-
All
That's-
automated, I'm assuming.
Not a chance. This is gonna be a relentless workout.
At some point,
50, like 80,
I'm
50
telling
pound
you.
bags, dumping it in there.
Oh god.
Oh man.
We have a silo there that's literally all the equipment's sideways right now because it's just got delivered. So
It's
all the
just
tanks,
waiting to
like,
go
yeah,
up.
like right out front.
Mhm.
Like everything's laying on its side, and they had to cut a hole in the wall to put one of the tanks in. It didn't fit, so it's kind of stuck in there now. It's just all the things that are awesome about breweries.
yeah, I still want to hear at some point when you like threaten somebody up on those catwalks to be like, yo, you need to not do that.
want your Joker
And
moment?
Threaten to push them into the
It's not much.
tank. Be like, you think you can climb out of there? We'll see.
I will. I'll put someone in there.
I'm not
It's the
fucking
perfect
scared.
interrogation
That's it.
area.
They're like, I'd love to go in there. Like, it's not really beer yet, but enjoy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go nuts. Was it like that? What was it? Beer Fest, where that guy,
Yeah.
the big guy, like
Feel
got
that
thrown in a
pulling you
vat of
down?
beer and
Yeah.
he just-
That's the yeast.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like I can get maybe 3 gulps in before I'm like, this is a bad idea. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna swallow.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm drowning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I was just having a drink.
Yeah, fuck
Just
it.
picture one of those mafia movie scenes where you can just like hold someone above one of those.
I mean,
Get what you
if
need.
you're gonna drown me, it might as well be in a vat of beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find your body floating in a vat of beer. It's exactly what he wanted.
Dude, I bet somebody will still buy it. Dude, this is a double dry hopped IPA with a dead guy in it.
It's their
dude.
dead body IPA. You won't believe it.
Yeah. Speaking of that, and I probably shouldn't do it because they'll sue us. Stone Brewing started suing anybody that has the word stone in their beer.
Oh wow.
Really?
Where in their beer?
I don't like. That's what wasn't specified to me when I
What do
read
you mean? I can't put the word stone in my.
it. So if you have like Rolling Stone Brewery, or
Oh.
Stone Mountain Brewery, or Ironstone Brewery, any shit like that,
What about liquid stone?
I'm not sure. Liquid Stoned Metal.
We'll get them.
Yeah. Dude, they're just
Figure out a
suing
way to hop
everybody.
on this
Have you
train.
ever watched Beer Jesus from America?
No.
I'm not.
It's on Amazon Prime, and it's pretty much how
This
the,
guy.
the owner of Stone Brewing.
Finds the deepest recesses
I know,
of the
right?
internet.
Oh, you'd be surprised. The owner of Stone Brewing going to Germany to try to open up a craft brewery, and it's like a 220 million euro project
Yeah.
that
Wow.
he sells within 6 months of opening because he's not making any money.
Yeah.
He sells it to
Oh.
BrewDog, super successful.
Of course.
Oh yeah, BrewDog kills it.
Damn.
That's because he goes out there with a microphone saying like you shouldn't drink this shitty German beer. It's the same beer that your grandparents' drank.
Yeah, and they're like, sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds
That
good.
sounds
But
delicious.
it was a
Tried and tested.
But it was
Yeah.
Germans that bought it, right? Wasn't Brew? Isn't it? It wasn't anybody.
It was BrewDog.
Yeah, it was BrewDog. But aren't they? Are
They're
English or
yeah,
they're
Scottish.
overseas? Whatever.
They're
Yeah.
Scottish, yeah.
Where they can go over there and do that. If
do a
American,
bunch
if
of
American
weird
goes
shit.
over there and says stop
Yeah.
drinking your shitty beer, they're gonna be like, screw you, we're not gonna buy your
Yeah.
beer.
They
They gonna make
brew-
a Bud
Yeah,
Light.
yeah.
like you don't
You
even
know?
speak. You don't even speak German. What am I talking about? Get away from me.
I don't. You say it's nothing to me.
He
Yeah.
does like this guy's how he started Stone too is he'll get like a megaphone to announce whenever they're doing something, and he'll go out in like a crowd, and like do this like preacher style like
Oh, so
brothers
he's, like,
and sisters.
Oh no.
Yeah, and it's just like, dude, it's just beer, man. Have one.
Yeah.
Try
Talking
it.
about
dude.
you're
Try it,
going to
try
hell
it.
if you
It's
don't
probably
drink
what
my
he's
beer.
not doing.
Yeah,
Probably never cracked a beer open and tried it.
I feel like it's been a while if he has.
He's like, nah, it's just money in there.
Yeah.
Can't drink the money.
you know, BrewDog
Never get high on
has-
your own supply.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Don't get high on your own supply.
BrewDog has the most expensive beer ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Not much.
What are we
It's
looking at?
32 grand.
Nah, we can do better.
Well, it comes in a bottle that's contained inside of a taxidermied squirrel.
Which end are you pulling this bottle out of?
No, it's like the mouth is here and the top of the bottle's there. So you just
That's exactly what I was asking.
yeah, it's coming out.
Because
of
if
the
it was like a
face.
squirrel forward and you pull the bottle out of the back,
No, you don't pull the
not
bottle
about
out.
it.
I'm not drinking that.
I don't think about it. Regardless, I don't
No,
think
you're
I'm
not-
about
you
it.
got-
Whoever
nah.
decided that.
I'm pretty much
decided
about
that
a lot of
long
things.
time
32
ago.
grand for a taxidermied squirrel with some beer?
Nah.
Still overpriced.
They just had to make they had that show for a while where they're just doing weird shit. Which I like them.
I gotta
don't
see this.
I don't really like dive in for their beer, but
You should get 2 chains on there for most expensivest.
That's right.
most expensive is that's one of the. Have you
Yeah.
ever watched that show?
It's great. I
Amazing.
watched him drink water.
Yeah.
I
I
watched
was
him
like-
drink water.
Like I can't believe that was part of my day. It's so much fun.
But he was like, yeah, $2,000 box of water right
Mm-hmm.
here. Just
Him and Rick
Chris.
Ross going over to the polo club checking out horses.
Yep.
And they're pouring out suds on the ground. It's so great.
Dude, I love the first few episodes of that show were amazing. I'm gonna grab another one.
Yeah, and then he
Well,
like
you're
getting the
pouring
dog
that.
out of it too from it.
My favorite one was even with how much that guy smokes. He was on one where a guy was cooking.
Oh
with
yeah,
THC and everything.
He
Yeah.
was so fucking.
And he was like, "Yeah,
Oh,
man, check
dude.
out this little thing of oil." And he's like, "All right, I'll put some oil all over my joint." And everyone's
They're
like,
that's 150.
the production
milligrams.
people are coming out and they're like, "You should really put that."
Oh
one
yeah,
out.
she
You're
kept
not-
on. She kept
you're-
on going over to him like,
"You're
yeah,
not going to
you
be
need-
good. Like you're too high." And then eventually he's just like,
That's pretty
"That's
much.
pretty tasty."
That's
Yeah.
me. That's me when I'm.
And then he
high.
just goes back to it, and it's
Yeah.
like, "You got to review this
That's gonna
shit,
be me
man.
in
That was
20
a
minutes.
$750 plate of food."
Yeah.
There's your squirrel
You
beer.
thought I was fucking wrong?
No, I did not. I did not.
Yeah,
I did not.
Dude, I would.
And
if
it's
I
upside
had
But it
down.
goes from $20,000. The next most expensive bottle is the Utopias from Sam Adams, which is like 200, 250 bottles. So it goes from 20,000 to 200.
I have 3 of those bottles.
So you're
There's no
telling-
in between.
So you're telling me there's a market for $1,000 beer?
There's a market for a
Yes.
$5,000 beer.
That's what I
Nah,
heard.
I think $1,000.
But-
I mean, we gotta start small, dude.
I mean,
I don't know,
listen,
I
You
mean,
see some of the
$1,000
people
I mean
driving
that 1,000 one will
Lamborghinis.
be
You know
worth
what-
maybe 5
you
in
know
like
what
4
the answer
years.
is?
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Put a dead guy in it.
put a dead guy in
Put a
it.
fucking dead
Put
guy
a
in there.
dead-
I'm not doing it. I got too much to live for.
But when
Yeah.
we get, when we get,
I'm busy
but
right
when
now.
we get sued by Rogue for doing a dead man's ale,
Oh man.
but
See,
You sue me later.
you
After
Yeah.
I get these thousands.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me rock
More
up
like
with
they
these
want to
10
buy
days.
into the
Yeah, like,
idea.
Do we do we serve it like do we bone out like hollow out the bones and serve it and cap it and then just completely just
Nah, bro.
No, do it through the
that's the $5,000 version then.
Yeah.
That
If I can get a
you
femur
bowl
that's
out
full
the
of
femur
beer,
full-
yeah.
femur full of
Even a
beer.
human skull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you drink through the human
That
skull
might
that
be
we
the
also
$15,000
turn
beer.
into a bong.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think Bong
For
vodka's
somebody
got
that doesn't
a
smoke
corner
weed
on
at
that
all,
market.
this guy
Yeah,
is
it's over here turning-
He's all about it.
I know.
$200,000 projects into light
about to go-
discounted investments.
I'm about to go suck
Multiple
dick for
use.
marijuana here in a little bit.
About 3 blocks that way and take a right.
Yeah.
That's where he works.
I know.
You won't believe what I gotta do for parking.
I was gonna say. You've been to that church's chicken. It's almost impossible to get through without doing a favor. Or two.
Yeah, right.
Jesus,
Man.
Go in there, they're putting hearts on my windows and everything. I'm like, come on, man.
Hearts was like when I first started going there. Now they're just putting acid.
Just
marks
being
all over my
generous.
window.
Just flopping it out the windows
Yeah.
and roll down. It's my turn.
Getting that
Oh,
slug
that
mark.
beard is back.
How bad you want some of that chicken?
Mhm.
Dad?
You want some breasts?
Hey, bring me back some mac and cheese. Oh man, I still have not eaten at that church's chicken. I don't eat fried chicken.
Dude, I don't know if they
eat
even
fried
serve food. I've never
I'm not a
seen
fan.
anyone.
What's the weirdest
sucker for
thing
fried
about
chicken.
you for me?
because I'm fat, but I don't eat fried food.
You don't eat
You
fried
said
food?
it.
I try not to.
I love fried.
So like I love
Except
chicken.
I
for-
think
Me
all
too.
food is better fried.
Checkers fries.
Checkers
Fantastic.
fries.
Best fries ever.
That's it. That's your
Those
jam,
are,
right?
but I only do 4 fast foods a year.
So what happens when you get a hangover and you get a cheeseburger? You don't get fries with it?
No, so I
He's a
don't
fruit
eat
salad
like
kind of guy.
I don't eat fried chicken.
Right.
Like
Or like
I don't-
entrees. You want like
I
fried
hate
entree.
breaded chicken.
Yeah,
I
okay,
hate
okay.
most breaded anything.
Yeah, okay.
Fried shrimp,
Mozzarella sticks.
fried
Weird. There's
fish.
so many great foods.
Where do
I think it tastes better baked.
I mean spanakopita even with the spinach and feta in it?
Oh
I mean,
my
I'm trying to just
Like
expand on our
I'll do it
options.
sparingly. Like it's not one of those things where I just don't like it. I feel like it's better grilled or pan seared or whatever.
As,
too
as an
fancy.
as an American, I'm at a loss.
No,
Like
I
a
just,
corn dog
corn
at any
dogs are
at any
delicious.
time.
But you know what I do
Oh
with
man,
those?
corn dogs.
You
that's
ripped the
nostalgic.
Take all the breading off and you just eat the hot
It's a
dog.
stick.
I love hot dogs.
When I do those,
Hot dog on a stick.
I do love hot dogs. Actually, this sounds weird, but sometimes I'll go to like Hot Dog Hall of Fame at Universal City Walk and knock out a wiener,
There's nothing wrong with that.
dude. Because they
Hot
put
dog heaven?
baseball on and they
Yeah.
have seats from stadiums.
Yeah, in a
Yeah.
stadium style.
So like I will sit
Feels
in the
like you're
angel,
there.
Feels
I will
good.
sit
That's
in an
cool.
angel seat, watch baseball while eating an overpriced hot dog.
That's the
It's
deal.
like I'm there.
Yeah.
Gosh, it was so.
I mean, it's an
Some of the
overpriced hot dog
experience.
in one place or the other. So yeah.
yeah,
sure,
but it's like
you
hot
are.
dogs from like they have one from St. Louis, they
Yeah.
have one from Denver, they have one from Los Angeles, they have one from New York. So, I think it's a solid concept. I don't mind paying extra for it. I already got the pass. I might as well use it.
I mean, let's be honest. Any hot dog you pay more than $2 for is overpriced. Because
Yeah.
a hot dog literally costs 40 cents, maybe 44 cents.
Your whole pack.
but
Yeah.
$2.
no.
I saw that earlier today when I was seeing some some restaurant I went to like yesterday or something. They got like a burger on there. It's a burger with a hot dog on there and stuff, and it's like a $17 burger. And I'm like, did you really just put a 40-cent hot dog on my burger and you just jacked it up by $6?
Yep, threw another
I want
10
that
on
shit.
it. Throw
Get
it
out of
on
here.
there. Throw a $10 bill on that price
Awful.
tag.
Dude,
No thanks.
first of all,
Let's just go to hot dog heaven right now.
that's what I really want right
I want
now.
a chili cheese dog.
I would. You know who else has really good chili cheese dogs? I haven't
Local,
had them in
close, locally
over a
close,
decade.
close and
Decade.
local.
Yes, Checkers.
Well,
Yeah, they do.
Dude, they put the onions on there, raw onions,
Yeah.
on top of the chili.
They're
It's
generous.
a game changer.
side note though, while we're talking about
Smart.
food, my buddy is the GM over at Cecil's Barbecue on Orange. They just accidentally got delivered a whole case of whole ribeye steaks instead of brisket. So $16.99 for a
For whole
big ass
cooked
ribeye
steak.
and some sides and toast
Done.
and all.
Do you work
Just like
today?
over there by.
I'm going there after this.
by
Yeah,
Rock
can you
Pit?
bring me one of the, dude, if I give you like plus gratuity, will you freaking bring me one to the brewery?
Yeah.
I am starving right now.
Pay me a
I'm
delivery
starving.
fee.
Yeah, let's get weird.
That's
Yeah,
it.
we can go there right now
I
and come
gotcha.
back and finish this podcast with steaks.
Pass out. Well, I gotta open up the
Man.
brewery in
Yeah.
22 minutes or 32 minutes, but
Yeah.
thank God it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Shit, I had a rant for the day and I completely forgot what it was. Yeah, what's your cocktail?
It'll come back to you. Don't have one.
Are we stopping that in season 2?
I'm kind of not a bartender anymore. It's
Yeah.
happening.
Oh, what's
Kind of not a
happening?
bartender.
I had to pull the chute and dip out of the bar I was working at before. I was a bar manager there for 2 years, and
That's right. Sometimes
Sucks.
you just age out of the experience.
So now
I
you don't
I'll
have to
still
go to
attend
Earl's
the
anymore.
bar, but
Yeah. Well, I'm
Listeners.
going through training in another bar now just to work like brunch shifts there, but they free pour. There's no more having to use jiggers or
Yeah.
anything like
Yeah.
that.
Hey, we
Take
don't
shots
use
with
that word
guests
around
and stuff.
here.
You got to whisper it now.
Yeah.
Jiggers.
It's the worst.
Got to say that's always my best dirty bartender joke there.
Oh yes.
Jiggers.
I think
We don't serve two jiggers.
this makes me a little bit happy because your bar is now walking distance to my house,
That's right.
which I have stumbled home from there
that's
Love
solid.
it.
on more than one occasion.
Wait, it's not.
Dude, isn't it the best having like a solid local bar walking
Mhm.
distance from home?
Yeah.
There's another bar that we go to all the time called Paddy Wagon in Dr. Phillips, which has had your beer before, the
Yeah.
Warrior,
Mm-hmm.
Ultimate Warrior.
Leaving this man out over here.
Just
And-
making
oh,
rounds
man.
soon.
And
Scraps.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, babe. You look great today.
You get the spit pour. Enjoy.
So yeah, there's several times where those bartenders, like, you're in a good place where like you try to give them more money when you're hammered, and like, no, you tip me enough. Stop.
You're like, get out.
Yeah. And then it's like what was it? One time, the first time this happened, I was walking out after a solid day of drinking, and I was about to get in my car, and they're like, "Oh, you driving home?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "No, you're not."
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Appreciate it.
But like, I'm the type of person where I'm like, "Oh." Most of the time, sometimes I've found ways to escape. But the last time it was like I was not driving. They're like, "You drive your motorcycle today?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, good. They
Good.
wouldn't let you.
Smart.
Good.
But yeah, and then it's a mile from my house. I just meander on home. Safe
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Which is surprising to most people. That's all they need to not put themselves in a position to, die.
Right?
Like, just someone tell me I'm not good. 'Cause
Right.
Yeah.
I've been drinking. I'm not thinking.
Exactly.
Like, you saw me?
And I try to I'm trying to drink a little bit lighter over there too, because man, there's no concessions there. So
Where?
Paddy Wagon,
Yeah.
they don't give you anything for free, which is a good business model.
Sure, should be.
Yeah.
I do have a rant. I figured it out. I
There it
remembered
was.
Nice.
It's a good business model, but I've been drinking High Noons,
Yeah, I'm on seltzers right now.
Okay.
but they're good.
High
The
Noons.
watermelon High Noon is fucking incredible.
It's
No, I have to
fantastic.
wonder because aren't those technically like vodka sodas?
Yeah.
Are those
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
the same
It
way?
doesn't-
It's not made the same way as like a seltzer, where you just like
It doesn't make sense
distill
to
like
me.
a
It doesn't make sense.
sugar
to me.
base.
I don't
not-
get it. If
okay.
I go to a bar and somebody orders a High Noon, I'm glad you like them, but
Well, I've seen a
Yeah,
Jack and Coke in
if
a
I-
can
I-
at 7-Eleven.
Dude,
I don't
Jack
like
Coke
that
in a
either.
can-
I can
Jack
get
Coke
you to
in a
make
can
me
came
a
out
vodka
20 years
soda
ago.
Yeah.
with some
It just
watermelon.
bombed.
Why am I buying instead of making my drink, now you're just cracking the can open and handing it
Yeah.
to me? It's
Yeah,
the
but
same
it
thing.
doesn't
You give me-
taste.
a
It
dollar
doesn't
up.
taste like that though. Like if you do a watermelon vodka and soda,
It tastes
it
like a
won't
spritzer.
taste. Yeah, it won't taste like what's coming out of that can.
No,
Guaranteed.
doesn't at all.
It doesn't.
We have a couple here.
That's my rant.
So I'd be really interested to know like
we have the
what
vodka grapefruit.
is
the
it that they're
vodka
I could
putting
open
in
a bar
there?
now.
Clementine.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Oh, I would fuck one up.
Good.
And I don't have
Yeah.
that bartender. I don't have any skill bartender. I just buy everything in a can.
Yeah.
Vodka soda,
Everything.
what flavor? Here you go.
That's
It's
what we're up to
$8.
these days.
It's genius. My rant was, a buddy of mine who works at another establishment close to what we do, said, he came to me. He's like, "Hey, if you're giving somebody like 5 free drinks a day, or every time they come up here," and he doesn't necessarily do it, the person he works for does. He's like, "Oh yeah, let me take care of his beers. How much do you expect in tip?" Now, I'm not the type of person that really expects a tip. I mean, I know I get them, and that's how I make my living. But at the same time, you tip me how you feel my service was.
Yeah.
That's just me as a person.
Oh, in that regard, because I was
Yeah.
gonna say like maybe I'm on the other side of that, but I always expect some kind of a
Well,
tip.
oh, yeah,
don't get
yeah,
me
no.
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
get me
yeah.
wrong.
I
I don't
do,
expect
I
a
do,
zero
and
on
I-
there.
and I-
but it is reflective of the service.
Right,
Absolutely.
Exactly. And I was like, well, I mean, if I were to give somebody in my bar 5 free drinks,
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting at least a $20 bill.
Yeah,
That's-
I was
that's-
going to say half
yeah.
of the consumed value.
That's
so.
Yeah.
in our business.
If you
had
that's a,
10
that's
beers-
a
That's
$30,
generous,
$40
you know?
tab already that you would
Correct.
normally tip $10 on. So it's $50 you just saved. So
Right.
you can't give me half of that.
And they're
Exactly.
and
I hate to
there's
see the guy who
been-
tips 25% on the already discounted tab
Oh, that's
because it's
the
like
worst.
your
Yeah.
tab would have been $100 and you're tipping on 45,
Right.
and you think it's gracious to leave me a 20 on 45 when like I could have charged you for everything and 20 on 100 still would have been good.
Right.
So like, why am I doing this?
And I'm not going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or, yeah, reset.
That was the one thing. Like, I don't think I know anybody that would do that. Like,
Had a guy the other night, came in at my new job, was awesome.
Hashtag slate.
That's it. Bar manager there was like, hey, this guy's one of the bartenders that trained me years ago. He's not paying for alcohol tonight.
Right.
Tab came down, $70, $80 for all the food and desserts and everything like that. His wife was trying to, pay for him for dinner and everything and tip. And she wrote $100 on the tab or something like that. And he was like, no, you need to tip $160. We drank $160 worth of alcohol.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to give to the bartenders now because they made all the drinks. They had to keep making them.
Yeah.
We kept them busy for it. Tip exactly what we drank for. And I thought that was a great thing.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, that's good.
It is.
It's just one of the benefits of having friends in the service.
The far between situations,
Yeah.
which is
Or
always
just
great.
having
But if you give me
a
half,
service industry as big as this
Then I'm
one.
I was a 20-year
Yeah.
bartender
Yeah.
too.
It's a lot.
So
And Orlando's
He knows.
full of
Yeah.
cocktail joints.
100%.
And everyone knows everybody if you drink at 5 bars in one zip code.
Dude, some of the best bartenders some of the best people I've ever served that tip wise
Yeah.
work at Applebee's.
Yeah, for sure.
You
and they
know?
always pay cash and they always got a 20 on
They're
it.
the nicest, and they always offer me Coke, and I'm like, no, thank you, I really appreciate
and
it.
that's Applebee's.
That's
I
it.
appreciate that.
there's
Thank
that
you.
one little motion when they lean just a little too far over the bar with a closed up hand and you're like, oh, this is coming.
Yeah.
You want a bump?
He's got a bag in
You're
there.
not trying to fist bump me, are you? I get it.
This one guy tried to give me 6 different times in one conversation.
Jesus.
You want a bump?
You got a big nose.
You want a bump? Not as big as that one.
Hey.
Jesus Christ, it's still jiggling. How is
You
that
love it.
possible?
God
Good
damn it.
Lord.
Yeah, you got him.
You can just hear
Yeah,
him open
I'm
the
with you,
bag
though.
from anywhere in the restaurant.
It's gotta be a good. I think the only time, based on relationship level, if you're in a texting relationship with that consumer or that customer or guest, it's no longer a guest coming and getting free drinks. Then it's, if you were to come into my bar, I give you 5 beers. I don't want your money at all. I don't want your money at all.
Right.
You're gonna give it
I'm
to me
still gonna
anyway,
give
but
it
I
to
don't.
you.
Right, but I don't want it.
Yeah.
But if you are a guy that comes in every Thursday, and you're just my guy that comes in every Thursday, and I'm hooking you up, then.
See, he's better.
I'm expecting.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Yeah.
expecting it from you, where I wouldn't be expecting it from somebody I'm on.
See, I make it a point not to remember anyone's names that drink with me.
Yeah.
if you're on the other side of the bar, I loosely make it a point
Dude.
not to remember your name.
I'll remember what you drink all day, but I just don't
Yeah, I
remember
don't
names.
wanna-
I,
want
I,
that.
I hang out
Name-
with my
names
regulars
and
on a regular
faces.
basis.
Nice.
Don't stick.
Yeah, one of
I
them
mean, I
sold
run
me a
into 'em.
motorcycle. He lives on the other side of my neighborhood. Old man Terry.
Old
One of the
man
best guys
Terry.
ever. We smoked a cigar with him on
Scary
Monday.
Terry.
That's funny.
He's not scary at all.
Scary
Scary
Terry.
He's
Terry.
just saying scary Terry. We call him
He's
old
like
man
say
Terry.
Scary
Is
Terry.
it?
Yeah.
We had his son on the podcast before.
Aw,
He's
bitch.
a great kid.
No, but we that's actually the one place that him and I have always differed because while I'm running around with a full section or something, not that you don't have a full section.
I was gonna say my sex is
But-
just as full. It's just you're moving them faster than I am.
Yeah, but then his the shift leads or whatever managers are like, where the fuck is Dustin? Oh, because he's sitting down at the goddamn table looking like a customer, adding them on
We had
Facebook
this
and learning who their daughter
conversation.
is.
We had this
Chit-chatting.
conversation.
Yeah.
Or we're not on the last podcast we talked about it. But that shit doesn't bother me because you know what? I make more money off of British people than any other country in the world.
Yeah, it's because you say you're from Spain.
No, I don't say I'm from Spain. It's because I talk to people. Most of these people are on vacation. The parents are stressed the fuck out.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
just want a relaxing experience. And sometimes talking to a bartender who can understand what they're going through, or server, whatever it is, and be like, man, this guy's really fucking cool. What do you know about this, that, and the other? Give them tips about when to
Orlando.
beat traffic. Yeah, Orlando. Hey, listen, I know you guys are here for Disney, but have you been to Kaiba? It's actually really fucking cool.
Yeah, go do anything.
Yeah,
Here's
try
all the
something
other
outside
things.
of the box. Gatorland's a pretty cool situation. I treat people how I want to be treated when I'm on vacation. You know?
Yeah, tell me where to go.
Yeah, that's.
But I guess that's where we differ though, because I do not want my server sitting down at the table. Get up.
I don't
You're
know.
good.
I mean, but sitting down at the table is something I don't always do. It's just something I got caught doing more than
lot.
once.
Where'd that start? I think Outback started that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You're gone into an Outback about, let's say, 10, 12 years ago. If there was an empty seat, the server would start sitting at the
Just
table.
sits down and
Oh,
So
says,
just sit down and take your
What are
order.
we getting for
Or they
you
used to
guys?
come down
I do
on
that.
one knee
I would
at
do
the
that.
end of the table if it's all full, and then they're
I don't
with you
get
on
that
this.
whole knee thing. I see servers
sometimes
do it all
I
the
have to
time,
do
and
it,
I'm like,
though. All the weird shit that happens in Tango, people singing and all that stuff.
Yeah, you
have
can't
to,
hear a damn
Yeah,
thing.
you have to get down there and listen.
yeah.
It's easier than say what?
Yeah, ma'am,
Asparagus?
ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am.
No,
Yeah.
no, build up. I'm way okay with building up a personal relationship with somebody.
Yeah.
And I don't do it to everybody, but
No, exactly. It's just
I
that's
think
why I
the
brought it
best
up. It's one of
part
the ways
about
we
the way
differ.
that I bartend is that no matter if it's your first time or your millionth time, you're a regular when you walk in my door. and it's worked out great for the brewery I work at.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you've done very well to manufacture that like atmosphere and that environment that you've always worked in and everything.
Like, in my opinion, we have the easiest job in the world. All we do is talk to people for a living.
Mm-hmm.
There's literally people who do roofing in Florida in July.
Yeah.
Dude, I get to sit in an
That's a good
air-conditioned
point.
building and hand people beer.
In
12
ex-
ounces,
Delicious
or 16
beer.
ounces,
Yeah.
to
in
22
exchange
at a
for
time.
cash.
Yeah,
I would get bored if I didn't talk to them.
fair enough.
What am I going to do at Tango's? We'll talk to the rest of the ornery servers that are there?
About their shit day.
Right. I was 8 years
Their-
older than
their-
everybody that
their
worked
crappy
there.
table.
And then they're
Right.
like, "Hey, you want to
Oh,
get a drink
man.
after work so I can tell you about my shit day again?"
And
I'm
that's
like,
why I
"No."
don't go to service industry bars either.
Yeah.
Paddy Wagons is the only one. That's because it's walking. distance.
Cheers
were
is the
talking-
only one that I actually enjoyed ever
Fuck
going
that
to.
place.
When I was on iDrive, that was the only place I
Yeah.
enjoyed. Just because I could order my drinks at 150 over the phone
Yeah.
and show up at 2:15 and
line
drink till
up.
3.
Show
Yeah,
up, you
that's
got 3
awesome.
drinks
Yeah.
sitting in front
Yeah.
of you, and
But
you're like,
also,
that's
like,
it.
I
I
appreciate
watch you get
it.
my trade drink and walk
your
away.
gram
That's
of
it.
Coke is $5 less than any other bar.
Well, hey, listen, it's discounts.
Yeah, dude, I
I like to use my service industry
it's a
card
regular
for
discount. Yeah.
And they would
If you have
drop
your
me
name
BOGO
tag on,
cards off
$10
every week,
off.
so my drinks were buy one get one.
No, I have
Yeah.
friends like Arena is another place that people try to get me to, and it's like, dude, I'd rather chop my leg off and feed it to myself.
That place is only cool because it has a ping pong table. That's
Yeah.
it.
Dude,
That's it.
Sportstown has a ping pong
That's it.
table
Well, that's on the other side of town.
that they let me.
But you
play
can't
drink the
smoke
beer
in
on.
Sportstown
Really?
anymore, so they ruined it.
Yeah, that's okay though. That doesn't.
I
bother
mean, I
me.
can bear through that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only go to one bar that smokes anyways, and that's
Tanquerays.
Corona. Tanquerays though, I love.
It's so hard. It's
Yeah.
so hard to go down there. But
No,
that
man.
Labatt Blue Light, I'll go
Mhm.
downtown. I'll go down there for that.
You know who else
And
has the
that's
Bat Blue?
it. Light?
Sometimes. Harry Buffalo.
They
It's a
have a
Bills
light.
bar.
I'm down.
It's a Bills bar. dude.
Okay.
But Labatt regular, I can get that at Casey's.
Nice.
Labatt Blue Light though,
One of my best
That's a
friends
hard
plays
find.
at Casey's. I like Casey's.
it's my
too.
favorite shit beer.
My favorite
Yeah.
shit beer is PBR to the rest of the,
Met that
to the
guy.
day I lie. Oh yeah.
Blue Light
Ian.
and
Mick Ultra.
Ian.
Bud
You like
Select.
Mick Ultra?
I love
You know, Mick Ultra's not bad.
Mick
not
Ultra's
terrible.
the in-house beer. If I'm just at my house and I don't want to get drunk, but I want
Mhm.
to drink a beer, I'll
I
have
kn-
For me,
17
it's
of those.
Saturdays.
I know many a girl that chugs a Mick Ultra faster than him.
Damn
I
right.
know one girl that can do it, but she can only do it by a shotgun.
Nah.
She can't chug it out of a glass quicker than me.
Oh.
We-
Because I
we
remember that
checked.
night you both shotgunned it.
Yeah. Shotgunning is something I love to do, but I'm not the best at.
Fair enough.
It's like
What are you cracking here?
arguing with my wife. Sometimes I love it, but I'm not. I don't ever.
Or
win.
scofflaw.
This
It's
is
a hobby, even if you lose every time.
Double Jeopardy. This is the one you said
That's what I
sounds
want to
fun.
try. Yeah. That sounds fun. Let's knock that down.
Yeah. I figured we got
And after
another
this, I'm getting Chinese food.
another 15
Yep.
minutes. Charles is. And I think I mentioned this to you guys earlier, but
Or
we're,
one of those steaks.
Yeah, I was gonna say today's gonna be an awful day for the
Bottling our,
digestive system.
Oh, you got hand
Look at
labeled
that
it.
ribeye.
Yeah, hand
Chinese
label, hand
food,
wax.
and-
so hand label and then hand wax.
How do you hand wax?
Oh, for you guys?
Dip it.
You do
dip
downwards and then
Mhm.
lay it up? All right.
Yeah, like the maker's bottle.
What color's today's?
Stick it
Blue.
in, little like 3/4
because
turn.
we found the
Okay.
Eighth Wonder album from Sugar Hill Gang
Mhm.
in our record collection at the brewery. So
Oh shit!
so
See, I
it
had
is-
to do some more Sugar Stout Gang.
well, we were gonna do it anyway.
Okay. I just thought you guys were going in like more
Damn.
like the sour direction,
try
just
some.
because the
Ooh.
stouts weren't selling as.
No. I mean the stouts. We've only had one day sellout on a barrel aged stout, and that was our Blanton's barrel aged Tennessee Stud. It's just harder
Nice.
to move, you know. We live
Yeah.
in Florida; it's always fucking hot.
Yeah.
People
Brutal.
are out and about drinking.
I still have one sitting in my fridge.
The Sugar Stout Gang.
No, I don't. It was the Frank Sinatra one.
Oh, that was the old Blue Eyes edition.
Yeah.
That's our liquid vinyl, our
Yeah.
number one selling product, Black IPA.
I have that
We
sitting at
bought.
home.
You know the story behind that? We bought just a regular Jack Daniel's barrel, and they sent us the Frank Sinatra edition on accident,
Ah.
which is a $100 difference.
Beautiful.
per bottle.
Wildly nice of them.
Yeah, so we're like, fuck yeah, let's get weird, because he checked the grooves. The grooves weren't right, because Charles drinks a lot of Jack Daniels. So
By the barrel, apparently.
yeah, right by the
These
barrel.
fucking grooves are wrong.
I know.
Well,
I'm
I
saying,
mean,
what the
why?
fuck do you know about the
Why do you
grooves?
need to
What does
know
that
that?
mean?
We just used them. We've
Explain this.
used their barrels before, but so the Jack Daniel's Select, the grooves and the burn marks are different, and that's how you get the different flavor.
Okay.
So in barrels, that's
Different
how it works.
scarring and burning
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Speaking of that, Pappy Van Winkle's getting released. If you have the ABC liquor, you're part of the Vault members.
What about Total Wine?
Total Wine, you
I'm
can
a
get
vault
it,
member.
but it's a little bit
Sweet.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, being a vault member has its. From what I've looked at, being a vault member is actually better than having like 1,000 points in your Total Wine thing. Like, you get a lot of perks.
I had to get a lot of fucking points. But
Yeah.
there was a time period where we weren't getting supplies fast enough, so I would just go to ABC with a business card and start buying margarita mix.
Yep.
I was like, and I would just call them and tell them to order by the case, and they would just send it by the case I put on the card.
Nice.
Yeah.
I started doing that because when I would have to go, like, we'd run out of brunch champagne.
Yeah.
I have to go
Oh,
get 6
yeah.
cases of brunch champagne over there.
Doesn't
So I
take
was
much.
every once in a while just buying like $600 worth of fucking shit champagne from Total Wine, and
Yeah.
now I got a magazine subscription from them.
Doing just
Hey,
fine.
look at you.
Waiting for my Ford F-150 to roll up. I'm like, hey, thanks for all your business.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
seriously.
it. No problem.
That's funny.
It's always
Hey,
for a private party.
So that hazy IPA you guys have, is that in the can? Yeah.
Hey, no.
When you
No,
get
but
that
it
in the
can
can?
The one that's hazy but not hazy.
Dude,
No,
that shit
that's
is hazy.
juicy.
That's
No,
oh,
he's
it's
talking
the
about-
juicy.
he's
Oh,
talking
it's the
about
juicy.
hazy.
Oh, yeah, about the hazy.
Yeah, there's another one floating around that's called Captain's Hat, but that's only at OCB and they haven't even tapped that one yet. But the hazy is
That's
not
right.
in the can yet.
I need to
Went
get
to,
that. I need a keg of that hazy.
That's doable.
Personal collection.
That's fine.
Yeah. I'm all about fishing and drinking.
Our buddy works at another bar, and he's got a barrel aged beer, or sorry, just an aged beer, in the keg, and it was like the last keg he has, and the customer comes in every single day, was like drinking it,
Yeah.
and he's like, and then it blew in front of him, and he goes, oh man, it's gonna be our last one. I got to put it on, and the guy has been coming in religiously, probably 15, 16 days straight drinking it. He goes, I'll just buy the whole keg from you. You just leave it on tap for me. He's like, you know what that's gonna break down to? So they broke it down. He ended up charging him $500 for a whole keg on tap until it's gone, and then $2 a pour.
Okay.
That's it.
Nice.
Wow. So he charged him $500 for the keg.
For a
To
whole half
reserve- to
barrel.
reserve
And
the
he
keg.
still
Yeah.
gets $200
$2 per pour.
And there's what? How many pours in there? Like, because I just don't
Is it
know.
pony
Like,
cake?
what?
No, it's
12
half
It's a
ounce?
half barrel.
Half barrel. So that's what?
146,
16 ounce
something?
pints.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because one pony cake's 55.
$312. He's getting 812 for the whole keg. It's not bad.
No, that's why I always tell people.
And you know he probably gave that regular like a little discount from
Yeah, I mean, if you really do the math. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
it's probably a $7
$9,
beer.
$8,
Yeah,
$9
$7
beer.
with tax.
I
and
mean,
everything.
It's a
You
nine.
should
It's a
feel like
9.5er, right? So it's
Mhm.
it's high octane. So I think it was like a 8.
Pumpkin
You know.
from Southern Tier was $10 at World of Beer when I worked there. You can buy a pony cake of it. It's $10 for a 10-ounce pour. You can buy a
Wow.
pony cake of it for 120 at Total Wine,
Yeah.
or 150, I think.
Damn.
So you boil it down, like 55 pints. Fuck.
Yeah.
That math is
Beautiful.
rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, though, having the kegerator and everything.
You start thinking, if
I
you
have
start
2
breaking
of them
down
in
any
my house.
beer or any drink you drink, it almost makes you sick.
You got a
sometimes.
kegerator
I'm
at the house
paying
yet?
for-
Yeah.
No. I have a fridge that is so full, I don't think everything gets cold enough. And then I have another 6 cases or more of beer sitting next
Just
to it
next
that
to
need
it.
to be in the
Nice.
fridge. And then that's not even counting stuff that's in the pantry that's just sitting there because it can
kegerator?
just sit in there.
You need a deep freezer?
I don't need
a controller?
I don't need anything.
I gotta get rid of one of my deep freezers. No, I mean,
that what
kegerators. I
Ashley
have a
said?
4-tap kegerator, Keezer, literally the size of this fucking table.
If I brought that home,
It's on wheels.
it would be probably in an apartment within the next 2 weeks. I think my wife would kick me out of the house and I'd be done.
Dude, single living. It's perfect. I'm just kidding. Your
She's
wife-
totally into it as long as I take all this beer with me.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, I gotta roll.
When your
Jeopardy's
wife moves
good.
out, you should just invite him to live with you.
I should.
There we
You wanna
go.
Move in.
So
Yeah,
D&D.
if you give me a kegerator,
I'll have a
you're getting
kegerator's
you're
already
getting it
there.
right back.
Yeah, the
You get half the real estate in it.
Yeah, the kegerator's already there. Well, fellas, we do this again on Thursday.
Hey,
Let's do it.
sounds good to me.
Fuck yeah.
Good
Love
times.
it.
Have fun, boys.
Boom.
Yeah.